My name is Cordano Russell. I'm 19 years old. I was born in London, Ontario, Canada.
Not on a rail like that.
I was raised in St. Louis, Missouri, and I grew up in San Diego.
I've known Cordano since he was a little kid, and even when he was small, I was thinking, if he keeps skating the way that he's skating, he's gonna be real damn good.
Check this out.
But never did I imagine that he would be skateboarding in Street League contests and be the #1 ranked Canadian skateboarder for the Olympics. So I thought it would be cool to follow him throughout his day and just film everything that he does. And I told him, don't be doing anything different than you ordinarily would. I'm just gonna hang out with you for the day. I'm just gonna film stuff that you're doing. So if any of you out there skating want to try to get to that upper level of contest skating, then this is probably a good example. Every day he starts by going to the gym.
I think ultimately fitness is extremely crucial to skateboarding, especially since the Olympics has created this more athlete-centric approach. It helps you train your body outside of skateboarding in a way that skateboarding can't. When I did start working out, I saw a massive improvement in my tricks, in my endurance, in my ability to skateboard. Recovery is really essential. I recover by honestly doing a lot of stretching. I have a physical therapist. I also take some supplements that help in the recovery process as well.
Obviously, it seems like he treats himself like an athlete, but it looks like that was kind of given to him because of playing football, which is interesting. Usually people don't do football and go back to skating. It seems like he took lessons from football and brought it into skating.
You have to have a lot of work ethic when it comes to skateboarding. What football taught me is that no matter how much a good rep or a bad rep is, you are improving. And I apply that to skateboarding. If you have a bad day skating, it still was a great day because you were learning and accepting that and not getting down on myself about that. But also of being able to say, hey, I'm putting in the work, I'm putting in the work, I'm putting in the work. And then seeing that result at the very end of a month of skating or of a year of skating. And you can see how far you've came because of the consistency. Football is extremely consistent. You're 7 days a week, 2 hours every day, and it's hard and it's grueling. But grinding all that out and putting it into a game, the game feels natural. Football created in me consistent work ethic, laid the foundation to take my skateboarding to the next level. I've been skateboarding for a decade and a half now, so a long time. I was 4 years old when I actually first started skateboarding. When I first saw my first skateboard, I was walking with my family in downtown St. Louis, and I saw this longboarder, absolutely cooking past me, and I was just like, what is that? Like a week later, after seeing that longboarder and begging my dad to get a skateboard, me being an adventurous little boy running through bushes, I found a skateboard inside of a bush. And my dad didn't believe me, but I brought it out, stepped on it, hit my head. I was hooked.
Attention, attention. There has been a fire reported in the building.
It's a baby one.
I don't want to be competing and breaking my back in the streets by the age of 45. I think that's pretty reasonable. But I definitely want to be able to tray flip when I'm 100 years old. When it comes to reading books, I'm a very sporadic reader. So I'll have multiple books and I'll be reading multiple books at one time. I feel like reading books can definitely help you a lot in skating. I mean, it gives you a chance to slow down. It gives you a chance to learn new things that ultimately can grow you in your mindset, and growing yourself in your mindset can apply to skateboarding. I've always watched contests. I started watching Street League when I was 6. As soon as I moved to San Diego when I was 8, contests were made available. And I dove straight in because I've always watched them on TV. I was like, might as well compete too. God willing, if I start winning these contests and I start making some serious money from contests and different avenues, I definitely want to be a giver and I want to provide for my future family. Without contests, it will just really be the enjoyment of skateboarding, going out, trying to film tricks, being with the homies. There's endless possibilities with skateboarding and no one can tell you otherwise. You can seek advice, you can get advice, but you're the one who's actually doing the tricks. What keeps me skateboarding is that it's a talent that I've been blessed to do. And that's something that I don't want to waste. I want to use it to the best of my abilities. That's why I keep skateboarding. Faith is 100% involved in every aspect of my skateboarding. Knowing that no matter what happens in skateboarding, that I'm taken care of.
Pain is often used by God to draw us to himself.
45 seconds on the clock.
In skateboarding, I want to drop a video part. I want to compete and show up and show out at every event. And I want to make it to the Olympics.
That's just so risky a trick. I said 50-50 up the number.
And then outside of skateboarding, I want to attend USD right after the Olympics in fall of 2024.
And everyone else as well. And that's what we're seeing in this final.
I think about skateboarding a lot. When you're walking the streets and you see a spot and then you think of, oh, what if I could do something on that? Once you're a skater, you're always a skater. To be able to compete in contests leading up to the Olympics is honestly something that anybody can do with consistency and hard work and goals. Like, I believe anybody can get to this level.
The key takeaway that he said is that anybody could do this. So if you want to start being an Olympian skateboarder, maybe just start with his routine. See where you get in like a month or two. But for me, I ain't gonna do it because I'm too busy making these videos for you guys. So let me know if you like this video and maybe I'll make some more. I have some other homies that are doing stuff in skateboarding. But until then, I love you guys. Peace. And if you watched the video this far, then leave a comment saying happy birthday, because it's my birthday.